What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Big Apple Ranch. Today it's 60 degrees here in Colorado in February. Beautiful day. Me and my wife Jenna, we're gonna go down and shoot at the range a little bit. We'll see how she does. We're also gonna scout out a new location for the range, so why don't you guys come along and we'll see how she does. Intro. What's up, guys, and welcome to the range. I got my shooting bench back here. There's a couple of rifle targets back here at 100 and 170 yards, and this is my little pistol range. I've got a Silhouette and an 8-inch gong, a little self-healing flipper. I've got a flipper target there, and I made that plate rack there. That's a paper target holder there laying down. I got my wife with me. We're going to be shooting the SIG P365. That's hot. SIG P365, it's a double stack 9mm compact gun, night sights. It's a nice gun. It was a gift from my wife. She bought it for me and we like it. We're gonna do a little shooting today, then we're gonna ride around and we're gonna scout out a new spot for the range. See, the problem with living out here is on my property I don't have any natural backstops. I don't have any buttes or cliff sides to shoot into. So I've just been shooting here with nothing behind it, and it works, but it's not ideal. So we're gonna do a little scouting. We know we're gonna have to build a berm at some point, but first we're gonna put a few rounds downrange and we'll see how Jenna does. Center mess. Safety circle, let's go look. right, 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 right. So for anybody that wants to know, these are Fiocchi Range Dynamics bulk full metal jacket round. My wife had to head back up to the house. She had to get back to work, so I'm gonna send another mag down range, and then I'm gonna scout out where my next range is probably gonna be. SIG P365. There's a reason it's the best gun of the year, 2018. Love it. Let's go take a look and see where the next range is gonna be. Before we go heading on down and scouting out this next spot, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a closer in-depth look of the range. There's a target I haven't shown you over here too. But here's that ammo for anybody that's curious. This is the Fiocchi Range Dynamics 9x19. It was bulk. I got it in a 500 box, and it does all right, you know, for what it costed and everything. It's pretty accurate. Hits right where you want it to hit or whatever. I liked it, and it was cheap. For as much as I shoot, cheap ammo is the way to go. Here's this shooting bench. Now I built this shooting bench last year based on a video I saw on YouTube. And it turned out pretty good. I routed the edges and stained the top, and that's deck paint down below. I mean, I went a little overboard with it, but it sure beats this table. This is what we were shooting off of before, and this table is anything but sturdy. This here, this ain't going nowhere. It's heavy as hell. Here, this is the plate rack that I put together. Now this is just mild steel, so you can see I've got some dimples in it. It wasn't the best option, but it's all I had. This blows over in the wind a lot, so I gotta figure a better way to mount that, and probably use that as a 150 yard, 100 yard rimfire rifle target. Being mild steel, I don't want to tear it up too bad. So this here is an AR500 spinner, and it does okay. I don't really shoot at this one much. I'll shoot the bottom, that's no problem, but I worry about shooting the top, because when the top spins, where's that bullet gonna go? It's just gonna go up and out, and there ain't nothing to stop a bullet out here. I got a dueling tree here. I 6-inch plate, 6 of them, dueling tree. I like that target a lot. This is my silhouette, which looks like it may have loosened up and slid over a little bit, but that's all right. It's not a full-size silhouette. It's the next size under, whatever they call that. My daughter just got this target here. This is that Prairie Dog self-healing spinner. And then I've got this gong that I just won at that gun show. 8-inch AR500. I like this design a lot. That base comes folded up in the box. You just unfold it. It's nice. That bolt keeps the base together. The bolt down there keeps the base together, and it bolts hard into this 2x4. So, and then this 2x4 hanger that they've got, it can be either just a target with a hole, or a target with a square hole for a carriage bolt to bolt right there with the spring. And that just slides on, slides off. Here's that 100-yard gong from the shooting bench. This is 100 yards right here. It's just on this little hanger, and that does okay. And then back there, I'm not gonna walk through all that. Back there, you might be able to see there's just a big orange square. That right there is my 170 yard from the shooting bench target. But, well, all right, there's the range. Let me show you this last target over here I haven't shown you yet. I made this one just goofing off. So here's that other target. This is a throwing knife, throwing axe target. And I've got some throwing knives and stuff like that, but I made this just screwing around. This is just a sharpened nail, like a railroad spike, and it's my favorite thing to throw. It throws pretty good, and it sticks pretty good, so it does okay. I enjoy it. But all right, let's go and scout out the new range spot. So here we go, guys. This here is it. This is gonna be the next spot of the range. Not quite sure how far down you can see. Let me try to zoom this in. Yeah, you can see it a little bit. Now that fence line down there, that's gonna be, I'm gonna put there's a road along that fence, right? But I've only got one neighbor down this way. That road's not used very often. I'm gonna build a berm against that fence line. That's about 500 yards from here. I'm gonna build a berm against that fence line, and it's a downward angle. I think it'll be okay. I'd like to have 100, 200, 300, 400, and then the 500-yard targets. And then I'm gonna get with whoever owns across the road to go another 500 yards to put up a 1,000-yard target. But I don't have anywhere else that makes sense to really pull a trigger safely. So, and then we were thinking we're gonna, right over here, let me move the camera some. Right over here, where it's flat, we're gonna put up another berm, and we'll have ourselves a nice 30-yard pistol range, and 30 yards. We'll have about 30 yards from there to where we can't see anymore. I'll put a berm up, and there we'll have our dueling tree and the spinners and a silhouette. I've got a target already for my 500-yard range. I mean, that's some pretty thick stuff. At 500 yards, I don't think anything's gonna blow through it. So that's the setup right now. Hopefully, I'm going back to work tomorrow. Hopefully we get a couple of more days when I get off that are like this, 60 degrees, and we should, 2 weeks, it'll be the end of February. It should be, it might be cold, but it won't last long if it is. So, and I got some railroad ties and stuff I need to get some rebar, and I'll stake in the railroad ties down there at my 500 yard, and then I'll call and get some topsoil hauled in, build my berm down there, and then I'll worry about my pistol berm up here. But that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. You got to see us shoot. You got to see my wife try to shoot. She does all right. She's just doesn't get as much gun time as I do, but she tries. And yeah, I showed you my range. I showed you my future plans for the range. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time, guys. I'm out.